welcome to my Resto Druid guide. So, first of all, you'll want to be taking 11 and 60. Take these, pause the screen, and then choose those, and then go to the next one and pause that. And then pause it now, and then pause it again. And then you put 1 point into the last one. This is undoubtedly the best spec because it increases your healing by the most. So this is the spec that will boost your healing by the absolute most, right? Now, glyphs. Glyph of Rejuve. I'm not even going to try and say that name, okay? Glyph of Rejuve will increase your healing from Rejuve by 50%, whilst the person is below 50%. Which basically means insane heals when people are gonna die, and you basically save their fucking life. And Rejuve, in my state at the moment, heals for like 3k unbuffed per tick. You know, so that's just insane. It's just insane. You're gonna have to take it. It's crazy. Glyph of Wild Growth. This is a must take as well. 100%. Wild Growth is by far, in my opinion, if it didn't have like the cooldown it has, it's insane. It's insane if it doesn't have a, it's just so fucking crazy. However, it's like 5 or 6 rejuves in one fucking spell, like one click. Maybe even more, in fact. Like maybe even two times 5, 6ish. Maybe even 10. I don't know. I haven't done the fucking maths, but you know what I mean. And then Glyph of Swiftmend. I chose this because I like it. Oh shit, the tank isn't getting the heals he's supposed to. Oh, the paladin's fucking doing whatever the fuck he's doing, and the shaman's doing whatever the fuck he's doing. Alright, quick, bang, instant. Boom. Healed up, he doesn't die, and then the paladins can wake the fuck up, and shamans too, right? And then get back and roll, right? Now, regents, the only one I highly recommend is this one. Because what if you don't have mats and you're doing some LOD shit and suddenly you fucking die? And someone fucking dies and they're like, yo, you should fucking rebirth. And you try to, but you can't because you got no mats. And you're like, oh, fuck. Woo! Ain't gonna be happy, are they? God damn. Okay. Now I want to speak about the stats that you'll be aiming for. So basically, the best stat, the priority of your stats to maximize first would be haste. This is because the main thing you'll be doing a raid is throwing rejuves and wild growth everywhere, right? You want to get that cooldown down to the minimum that a cooldown can get down to, which is the global cooldown of 1 second. Below 1 second, it doesn't make a difference due to the global cooldown, right? So you want to get it down to 1 second, which is achieved by getting 800 and I actually think I have the exact number, 856, I do believe, is the exact number. I believe you need a Shaman Totem or a Pally to get the hard buff, a hard cap. But 856 is what you'll be aiming for. This will reduce your rejuves to 1 second. It is essential. Gem for it, enchant for it, before anything else. You're going to be aiming for that, right? You're going to be aiming for that. The reason being, in 25-man raids, you'll basically play doing rejuves and wild growth over and over, all the time. Unless, basically, the only time you don't want to be doing that is if you're thinking, oh shit, this person's gonna die. Nourish, you know, or doing bloodlust. Regrowth can be good as well because the cooldown tends to be, if not 1 second, close to 1 second, etc. And it does give an impactful heal to start with, and then also carries on healing. You know, the next step after that is Spellpower. Flat out, it is insane. It boosts how much each tick and every single heal you have heals for. It's insane. It is the best after haste. After this is Spirit. Spirit is way better than MP5. However, and that's because Spirit gives spell power it gives you loads of MP5 later on because it scales the opposite way. The other stats, they scale. So the more spirit you have, the more you get. So when you have 10 spirit, you get way less than when you have 100 out of each individual spirit, right? So you're going to be stacking spirit. MP5, you don't get any spell power out of it. You get 15% out of spirit, right? You don't get any spell power of MP5, and it falls off really hard. It starts off better, I believe, but it falls off really hard mid to late game, right? So there's no point in even, if it's an upgrade by large margins, then yeah, like, I don't know, 2 dungeons up. Next thing would be, so those are the main stats. Those are the main stats you'll be looking at. Off stats, though, I like to call them, is something like intellect, crit, and MP5, as I spoke of already. Crit is not too bad when you have haste cap, right? Once you have haste cap, you kind of want to go towards crit in the gear. You never want to gem gear. Yeah, brilliant. You never want to gem crit. It's pointless. Only gem spirit and haste spirit and spell power. Not crit, no way. And then after that is MP5 as well. And intellect. Don't gem any of these. MP5, crit, intellect, not worth it in any way, shape or form. Good. So, Nourish will be your oh shit hill, right? In 25 mans, it's an oh shit hill if paladins and shamans aren't doing a job properly or they've died, right? In 10 mans, it's actually quite helpful. It's really good. You'll be using it quite often because it's insane hills. It's got 1.08 it can cast. It's almost the same as a rejuve, and it is actually efficient in 10 mans. In 25 mans, rejuve all the way because heals per second is insane. Next thing we'll be looking at is regrowth. You don't want to be using this too much. You do not want to be using it too much. On the tanks, it's fine, but I see way too many people using regrowth rather than rejuvenation in raids. I can understand why you think that, but rejuvenation 25 man raids is far superior. Lifebloom. You want to be using Lifebloom when clear casting pops. What I do is I want to track that. So I go into add-ons, tell me when is the add-on you want to get, right? And you just set this up, choose item, clear casting, then you click enable icon, buff, debuff. What is it? It's a buff. Who does it see who's got the buff? Me. Show when you buff. So this will pop up, bing, right? When you when it becomes active, show timer, only show if cast by yourself. So if it affects you basically. Insane to keep track of your proc. You just need it. It comes up, and I like it to make it really big because then you can like, oh, it's in the corner of my eye, but I know that's that fucking thing. Rather than a little IP, like, fuck me, what's that, right? So I like having a really big. You don't have to put it where I put it. I don't necessarily. I usually have it over here somewhere, right? But just do that, right? And then we have remove curse is self-explanatory, right? Abolish Poison is a hot version. It's like a tick version of fucking. Although this spells is like a unique thing, right? Healing touch, do not fucking use it. Do not fucking use it. It's pointless. It's literally pointless, right? Rebirth, I tend to raid with people where they tell you that person heal that rest that person. It's just it's kind of self-explanatory in my opinion. Rejuvenation, you want to be using that the most in 25 mans. Vile growth is also your bread and butter. It is so overpowered, it's so overtuned. You pop that when it's on cooldown, and you pop rejuvenations on the raid, and then when it's on cooldown, fling it out, it fucking heals everyone for insane amounts, you know. You want to be using it on cooldown. If you know nothing's going to fucking happen for like 20 seconds, do not use it, obviously. But I like to use it when I know I'll get the most bang for my buck. So when people when they take damage, fucking get out of there. Because the initial ticks are better, right? And Swiftmend, it's a no shit fucking situation. Oh fuck, oh shit, that's about to happen. This person's gonna fucking die. Click, you know what I mean? It triggers off your rejuvenation, so you have rejuvenation on the fucking person. Boom, it goes in, snap, right? Tranquility is a really good spell in oh shit moments too. It works really well with heroism or bloodlust as well. Bloodlust, brilliant. Yeah, that's it. No, it's not. Now for gems, only gem Haste and Spellpower. There is absolutely no reason to gem Spirit, because Druids literally have the most mana efficient class in the fucking game. So don't excuse me, don't gem Spirit at all whatsoever. Haste, cap that, 856, stop it, don't bang any more into your gear, right? And then put some spell power all over the shop. You want to be maximizing the heals you put out, you know? Spirit, I mean, you should be alright with, you've got Innovate, those other people, they got different shit to give you mana. Priest got that fucking divine shit, fucking Shaman's got the fucking totem they throw out, and everyone's like, fuck me, I'm fucking flexing and shit. And if all of that fails, you can still go back on Lifebloom, you feel me? So, it's all good. Now, for macros. So, these look complicated, however, you just copy and paste them. I'll put them down in the description down below. Alright, remember to like, shout out, subscribe, if you're new. Now, basically what these macros do is they allow you to make a normal button, as you see here. So you can heal like you've always done, but you can use healbot as your raid frames. So you see the people's names, every person in the groups, so you can easily heal them, right? That's it. So, for example, I hover over my own name. Actually, let's do this guy. Hover over a name, boom. Oh, she fucking vanished. Hover over the name, boom, rejuve. And that's what these macros do. I'll be putting them all in the fucking description anyway. But they're pretty much the same. All you do is you change these names here, and then you just do it over and over and over. That's it. Now, lastly but not least, you can find me on WoWmania or Warmane. On WoWmania, I'm called Holy Sprite, and I have 9 other characters: Unholy Spirit, Holy Sprite, Unholy Sprite, Shadow Spirit, all these kinds of names. On Warmane, I have Unholy Spit with 2 eyes. I have Shifty Spirit. And then I have Unholy Sprite, right? And that's it. Advertisement cut. I ain't getting paid for this, but shout out, because I played in those servers, bro. Let's get it.